Assalamualaikum. My name is Aisha Akhtar. Now I'm going to a paper presentation whose name is Big Data Meet Cyber Physical System, a Panoramic Abstract. The globe is experiencing unprecedented growth in the cyber-physical system, that means CPS, which are expected to alter our world by developing new services and applications in a number of areas such as the environmental monitoring, mobile health system, intelligent transportation systems, and so on. Compared with other survey papers, this is the first panoramic survey on big data for CPS, where their objective is to provide a panoramic summary of different CPS aspects. So furthermore, the CPS requires cybersecurity to protect them against malicious attacks and unauthorized intrusions, which becomes a challenge with the enormous amount of data and are continuously being generated in the network. Introduction. Providing a broader viewpoint on CPS from different aspects, mainly data collection and storage, processing, analytics, cybersecurity, and green solution, rather than focusing on a specific aspect of CPS. Be responsible for a broader summary of security solution proposed for big data CPS in data collection, storage, and access, as well as in the processing and analytics. A summary in a big data storage and communication for CPS. Fourth, we provide a broader view of big data meeting green challenges for CPS. Then the context-aware computing could be considered as CACN operating in the higher network layers. The data that sensor collect for each specific application purpose are considered raw data, which have been directly collected from the environment without further processing. With the raw data along, it becomes challenging to analyze and interpret them, and let alone in the big data generated by the large-scale deployment of sensor. Section 2. Relevant works. Several survey papers have focused on a specific aspect of big data, Internet of Things, and CPS. However, to the best of our knowledge, none of them have investigated the interconnection of this concept together in an extensive survey like this one, presenting the different solutions proposed in the literature for deterring security threats and preserving data integrity in the RFID system, sensor networks, and their relationships to IoT, mobile ubiquitous environment, caching big data techniques to optimize computational time, and the reduce storage, different cloud computing schedulers using Hadoop MapReduce. Most of the previous surveys have not discussed big data in the context of CPS, which is the main focus of this paper. Furthermore, the green and security challenges and solutions are explored specifically for big data in CPS. Therefore, in this survey paper provides a big umbrella address promising research frontiers and insight in many challenges and open issues facing big data meeting CPS. And section uh, 3, that is the source, generators, and collections of big data for CPS. In these sections, they discuss the different sensed big data source and types of grouping them into social computing and context-aware computing. An illustrated figure is provided in figure 1. Number A, context-aware computing and the communication. Number B, remote sensing. That means RS. RS is an integral part of Earth science. For instance, space-borne and airborne sensor collect multi-spatial and multi-temporal RS big data from the global atmosphere for purpose of each other observation and climate monitoring. Number C, social computing. With the explosive increase in smartphone users, mobile data have experienced an unexpected growth, carry enormous amount of information on the user applications, network performance data, service characteristics, geographical information, subscriber profile, and so on. There have two parts, participatory sensing and the mobile crowded sensing. Section 4. Big data storage and communications. Caching CPS big data can lead to a reduction in the amount of traffic exchange, which contribute to a better data management, lower latency, and energy consumption. In these sections, they discuss some of the solutions proposed for CPS big data caching and routing. Number A. Big data caching and storage for CPS. Content caching in CPS is of high interest, especially that a big proportion of the traffic load originate from fetching data from different sources such as database, cache servers, and network gateway. Number B, big data communication for CPS. The data collections that the data chunks distribution to data centers and the data delivered to intended users necessitates a fast and reliable networking to bridge this stays together. And the last summary and the insights. Number C. Now the section 5. What is that? That is the big data processing for CPS in figure uh, 2. So we can see this in these sections. They discuss the cloud computing, big data clustering, NoSQL, and fog computing for big data workflows processing. Number A, cloud data processing. What's that? That is the with the large volume of data in order to extravite, uh, it become almost impractical to process the data on individual machines, no matter how powerful that are. Number B, multi-cloud data processing. In many IoT scientific applications, the data collection and the generation, computation, processing, and analysis are broken down into workflows consisting of interdependent computing entities. Number C, big data clustering data. Clustering becomes very powerful in big data applications where there is a high need to process and analyze large volume of data. Estimate the volume of cluster becomes important on clustering facilitates the distribution of the data storage, task execution, parallel computation, as well as the query interest. In figure 3, we can see the two groups of clustering methods, hierarchical and centroid-based clustering. Number D, NoSQL. Convolutional relational database management systems are not suitable for heterogeneous big data processing as they consist of strict data model of predefined data structures and constants with a fixed schema. Number E, fog data computing, that is the both cloud and fog provide data computation storage and applications. Fog from cloud include its proximity to end users, the dense geographical distribution, and its mobility support. Number F, summary and insight. So observe that users workload can be more efficiently processed in a multi-cloud environment, especially that most CPS applications deal with a large volume of data. Section 6, big data analytics. In these sections, they present the overview of relevant big data analytics techniques and tools. There have some few features. What's that? That is the data mining, which is important for massive data collection, real-time analysis, that is also another approach to produce useful information from the massive raw data. Number C, cloud-based big data analytics, which is constitute a scalable and reliable architecture to perform analytics operations on a big data stream, such as extracting, aggregating, and analyzing data of different. Number D, spatial temporal analytics, which is proposed distributed compose spatial temporal index for efficiency processing the large amount of spatial temporal sensor data. Number E, big data analytical tools. In this section, some typical tools are being briefly discussed, introduced for aforementioned three methods. That is the tools for data mining, tools for real-time big data analytics, tools for cloud-based big data. In this case, they use the Hadoop and the MapReduce. Number 8, summary and insight. To better extract information from the big data, it is of utmost importance to enhance cloud analysis performance. Now, section 7, big data cybersecurity and the privacy. In the realm of cyber-physical system, the tight interactions among physical objects which collect to transmit a large volume of data place security threats under the spotlight of attention. There have some few features. So that number A, security in big data storage and access. While data storage in the cloud offers several advantages in terms of data storage availability, scalability, and processing. Number B, security in big data analytics. Enabling security and privacy aspect of big data analytics has attracted a great attention from the scientific community mainly due to the different reasons. Summary. It makes sense to combine advanced security controls with the cryptography to guarantee that only one legitimate users have access to data. Section 8. Big data meet green challenges for CPS. There is also consisting of few features, which is number one, green data collections and communities. Gathering sense data offer a difficulty in terms of energy using owing to the limited communication range across subnetworks. Number two, green big data computing. While cloud computing is becoming an important part of big data computing to process data chunk in parallel. Number C, uh, green processing. The green austere coordinates sustainability between smart grids and the big data enterprise from the green infrastructure. That was the subsections. And also another number B, CPS based big data toward green applications. In this section they discuss the application based things. CPS based big data applications can contribute to green different sectors, environment, economic and social technical issues. As for green economy, CPS application can be target for optimizing the energy use. One example is First Fuel, which monitors temperature and the light inside building by checking the running status of the equipments, such as fan, heating, and cooling units. Social media and participatory sensing can be used toward green environment. Section 9, CPS Big Data Application. That's consisting of a few applications, that is the smart grids, military applications, city management, medical application, disaster events application, as well as a public safety case study model. Number 10, big data challenges and open issues for CPS. While ongoing research focused on CPS enterprise development and application, effective methods to counteract security flaws have received insufficient attention, casting doubt on the anticipated integration of CPS in critical infrastructure. For SPIDER, data gathering research efforts should shift toward devices that do not require pre-configuration to a network, such as those with dynamic on-the-fly D2D connectivity and do not require controllers or infrastructure development. Number 11, that is end of the part, conclusion. Emerging CPS technology benefits from technology advance in large data processing and analysis. When paired with the artificial intelligence, machine learning, and neuromorphic computing technology, CPS will enable new application, service, and possibilities, all of while are expected to be automated with little or no human intervention. CPS security flaws and various security solutions, as well as how big data meets growing difficulties for CPS system to address sustainability and environmental concern. Thank you so much.